Why do people put each other down? Making us hold our heads down under till we drown and then discover that we can't recover from the breakdown of our souls and hearts, and we can't restart or reconstruct our hopes and dreams because they get torn apart at the seams from words like fists, wrecking balls, which tear and claw, because above all, their mission is to break down the walls of our ambitions. Our ambitious heart becomes consumed by the fictitious and malicious nature of those who can't handle the goals we set and the things we say, and those things that we aim for, even though we or they may never see the light of day. Dreams. I once looked into the mirror and checked my vision. I closed my eyes and saw clearer than ever a vision. I envisioned a visage that visited me in my subconscious, consciously keeping my conscience in check, making my rights even more right to me and writing my wrongs off as a past part of me, making my thoughts think about everything they had ever taught me, and think about everything that they had ever thought of me. And even they can't agree that what you think of me and what I see in me can accurately ink a portrait of me, because my self-image and the image you see yourself don't make up me, because the me you see doesn't always match up with the one inside of me. Perception. Around me, I see people perpetuating personas based upon false perceptions and hidden imperfections, providing potential partners with a perception that eventually pierces through the veil of some self-imposed self-esteem and causes us to lose sight of what it is to be a human being. Life. What it means to be truly living. Because a life is not worth living unless it's lived for others, those who fill the gaps in your heart that you can't fill yourself. Those who bring you back up after you've been beaten down and brought to the abyss of brokenheartedness so that you can catch your breath and bask in the bliss of their blessed benevolence. Compassion. The selfish passion to do what we love outweighs the passion to hold and love someone as if they meant more than $1 or even a dime. Every time selflessness succumbs to selfishness, someone else suffers from the selective cycle of, you aren't fun enough, not the one enough, you don't run enough, aren't fit enough, don't fit my lifestyle enough, I don't like your style enough, I don't know what I want enough, you never bought enough, never invested your time in me enough, I don't get enough me enough. Me. A personified picture of the one we think we see and strive to be, the one we show those who show us the slightest sign of interest. But that interest is in the person they see, not the person that you or they should be or could be, because being the person other people say you want to be always makes more sense. That's the one that gets the compliments even though you don't have the confidence to stand up for yourself and provide a defense against the backwardness of what people like to see or what they say about you. Words. That's all they are, just words. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what others say because every night you look in that mirror and see the one that resides inside you. The one that you call you. So instead, speak. The intensity of intimacy creates an infinite finality that finally fixates itself onto our lips. Friends and loved ones falsely fill our heads with promises they can't keep, which further formulates a futuristic fantasy of our future. But when the moment to act sincerely passes, sincerity sinks below the sea level of selfless deed, and waves of selfishness flood the chambers of our hearts, securing the valves and locking them so tight they block the flow of what is right and wrong. The light inside us fails and flickers until it is put out and we shut out those that we can't do without. We begin to think we can leave them behind because they remind us of the times that came before we became so self-absorbed. The past. They say the past is history and the future is a mystery. Today's a gift, that's why it's called the present. The so-called gift of the present presents a profound perception of the past. Ponder the past and the gift you're given today becomes a product of it. Because without the past there can be no today or tomorrow. And today borrows from yesterday and the year before, creating the person you are now. So if the past makes up the DNA of today, how can we say it doesn't matter? Forget the past, forget yourself. Forget the past, you become someone else. So ponder. And when you wonder what the purpose of your life is, think about who, what, where, when, and why. Who means the most to you? What's important in your life? Where do you want to be? Where are you now? When will you be content to say you are happy with your life? That you've made it? Then ask yourself why. Because without a question, there is no answer. And the need to understand grows and spreads like a cancer that can only be cured by knowing the answer to the question, why? Why do I breathe? Why do I cry? Why don't I know why you and I can't seem to find anything, and why can't I stop wondering why? The answers to life's easiest riddles are found within. And within the riddles themselves, I find myself. puzzled.